What's going on, guys? Acclaimed Sheepdog here, and today we're going to be installing the M&P 2.0 frame plugs. Now, I had the thumb safety already removed from my local gunsmith, so I can't post a video of me taking out the thumb safety, but I'm going to show you how to take out the how to reinstall the frame plugs. If you have your frame plugs, your thumb safety taken out, contact Smith & Wesson by email and they'll be happy to send you some frame plugs. Now, if you already have some frame plugs from the original M&P sitting around, those will work on the M&P 2.0. Of course, this is the M&P 2.0, so we're just going to get started and break it down now. And I'm not sure if it's just me or if I'm being dumb, but the only way it seems like you can break down the M&P 2.0 is by using the sear deactivation lever. Doesn't seem like the trigger method works anymore. Sorry, you gotta adjust the camera. Sorry about that. And I'll try to zoom in as much as I can when I'm installing this. So, like I said, you can email Smith & Wesson to get these frame plugs. To put these frame plugs in, you're going to have to take out the sear housing block. So, there's Pacific plugs. The left one is going to look like that. The right one is going to look like that. It's not easy to mix them up. They're very different, so you'll know which ones to put in where, and they lock right into position. So I got this block. And just have to find off with 3/32 and see how that goes. It looks like it should be our size. This may take some force to get out. Coming out rather easily. Came out pretty easily. So we'll move that out of the way real quick. Take that pin out of the way so we don't lose it. Move that block. We're going to lift up this rear housing block. It's pretty in there. It just needs some finesse. I took a little screwdriver and pried it up a little bit. It's going now. See that? Put a little screwdriver right there. Gave it a little finesse. This is a brand new gun, so this is probably fitted super tightly. Now, try to get perfectly center in the frame. I got that lifted up just enough. It should slip right in there. If not, you're gonna have to lift that up some more until it will slide down in there. Get out of there a little bit more so we have some more room. We're going to switch to the right side because that should pop right in with no issues. So while that's this rear the sear housing block's pretty much out. We're going to switch to the butt back. You probably wouldn't believe it if I said I wasn't a certified Smith & Wesson gunsmith, huh? They're kind of flared out, so you're kind of working against that, so that's why I just completely took the sear housing out. So after fighting with that sear housing block forever, I finally got it back into the frame. The way these plugs are, they have parts that stick out, and when you try to reinstall the sear housing assembly, the plugs that you just installed get in the way of you putting it back in. So you're gonna have to do a lot of fiddling. You'll figure it out though. I promise, if I can do it, you can do it. So the left one didn't give me any issues because it's a drop down and it's pretty much a straight shot. But the back one, I mean the right one, has this thing that sticks out because I guess it uses the sear housing block, so you can't push it out, so it stays solid in the frame. So when you're pushing out, they're going to touch each other, so it's going to be a matter of you wiggling it in there. So like I said, if I can do it, you can do it. So we're going to put this back together now. So after fiddling with that rear sear housing block, I put the slide back on. Forgot to hit record on that part, so we're clear now. So we're going to do our safety check. There we go. One more safety check. Another one. And one last one. There we go. Looks good. Frame plugs in, just like that thumb safety was never there. I'm not against thumb safeties or manual safeties that are bypassable, but that thumb safety was just too large. That even for me with medium-sized hands, that was going to get in the way of my grip. So that's why I went ahead and had the safety removed by the guy that was a gunsmith at the sports store. Well, not a sports store, it's a gun shop out in the middle of nowhere. And I got lucky and he actually had them 2 days later. So there's that nice reset. Listen to that. That's a nice reset on that trigger. So I hope you guys like this video. This was super basic. This was like I said, if I can do it, you can do it. This was the very first time I've ever taken apart a pistol in this in depth. I mean, I break down my M&P shield all the time, but I never took the sear housing block out. And just from following directions and watching videos on YouTube, it's pretty much cut and dry. If your function check is good, then there's pretty much nothing to worry about. As long as that trigger is working, it's good. I mean, of course, I'm still in the testing phase with this. I haven't started carrying it yet. I don't even have a holster for it, but thank you guys for watching. As always, it's been a Clam Sheepdog.